All right, listen up. If you're running any kind of commercial kitchen in Manchester, a restaurant, a cafe, a takeaway, whatever, there's one safety check you absolutely cannot afford to ignore. We're talking about your gas system, and this is your essential guide. Think about it. You're juggling orders, managing staff, making sure the food is perfect. You've got a million things on your plate. But the whole time, there's this invisible workhorse chugging along in the background, right? Your gas system. It's the heart of your operation. But if it's not looked after properly, it can be a huge, huge risk.
Okay, so let's get right to it. We're going to decode the one piece of paper that matters more than anything else for gas safety. It's called a CP42 certificate, and trust me, it is completely non-negotiable. So, that's the fancy official name for it. But what is it really? Super simple. It's a legal document that proves your entire gas setup is safe to use. Don't think of it as a nice-to-have suggestion. Nope, it's your legal shield. It's the proof that you're meeting the strict safety standards you're required to.
This right here boils down to 3 things you gotta burn into your brain. 1, it is the law. No getting around it. 2, it's your proof that a real certified gas-safe engineer has given your kitchen the all-clear. And 3, and this is a big one, it is not a one-and-done thing. You have to get this renewed every single year.
Okay. But what if you don't have one? What's the big deal? Well, this is where things get serious. This is not just about a missing piece of paper. The stakes are, well, they're incredibly high. For everyone.
Let's be crystal clear. The law doesn't care if you're a tiny cafe or a massive hotel kitchen. If you use gas, you must have a valid certificate. Period. There is 0 gray areas, no wiggle room here.
First off, let's talk money. If you get caught without one, you're looking at some serious fines from the regulators. And we're not talking about a little slap on the wrist. These fines are designed to hurt, to make sure you never even think about cutting corners on safety again.
And this next one, this is a potential nightmare. Imagine something goes wrong, a fire, a leak, anything. If you don't have a valid CP42, guess what? Your insurance company could just walk away. They could say, sorry, your policy is void. That means you are on the hook for everything. The damage, the lawsuits, it's the kind of thing that could literally destroy a business.
And if things are really bad, the authorities can just shut you down, on the spot. Lock the doors, and you are not opening again until you can prove everything is safe. Think about the lost revenue, the damage to your reputation. It's just not worth the risk.
So when you think about it, that certificate is way more than just a piece of paper. It really is your shield. It's not about dodging fines. It's about actively protecting your people, your customers, and the business you've poured your heart and soul into.
All right, let's pull back the curtain on the inspection itself, because when you know what's coming, it's a lot less daunting, right? So what does an engineer actually do when they show up?
It's a really thorough 5-stage process. The engineer is going to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. They'll check all your gear, the ovens, the fryers, you name it. Then they'll pressure test all the pipework to make sure there are no leaks, not even a tiny one. They'll look at your ventilation to make sure nasty fumes are getting out properly. And they'll test your emergency shutoff to make sure it works in a pinch. They have to tick every single one of those boxes before you get that certificate.
Now, I want to show you something, a little piece of data that really highlights why you need to be thinking about this right now. It's pretty eye-opening.
Check this out. 7. That's the number. In 1 month, a key web page for this absolutely critical service in Manchester got only 7 views. 7! That's it. So what does that tell you? It tells me that even though this is a legal requirement, it is just not on people's radar. And that gap between what the law says you have to do and what people are actually thinking about, that's a really dangerous place to be. It's a massive risk hiding in plain sight.
Okay, so you decide to get it done, but then you run into another problem, figuring out what it's going to cost. As you can see here, some places tell you the price up front, which is great, but a lot of others, you have to call and get a quote. That makes it tough to budget, right? So here's the bottom line. Look for someone who's transparent with their pricing. You need to know exactly what you're getting into for this vital service.
At the end of the day, the smartest move is to find a qualified local company that gives you a clear price right from the start. Someone who knows the area, takes all the guesswork out of it, and just helps you get compliant and protected without any nasty surprises.
So, I'll leave you with this one thought. You know the rules now.
You know the risks, and you know what you need to do. The next time you're in your kitchen, just take a look around. The biggest danger probably isn't the hot stove or a sharp knife. It's that silent gas system you depend on every single day. So, is it your greatest asset or your biggest liability? The choice is certified in your hands.